Have no fear, the Duckster's here. Welcome to another episode of Duckster's Wolverine Garage, where today we're busy in the Wolverine Garage, and it's mid-December, and we're moving around the 413, and we're finally getting ready to pull it out of the engine cradle, and then I'm going to get rid of the engine cradle. Use it as a run stand and a trailer, so it is more than paid for itself. So let's go see what I've done. And you'll first notice that the Wolverine Garage looks a little different. Yep. I got her slid all the way back. Got the old chain fall hooked up to it. I got only 2 bolts in the transmission. Flex plates bolts are out. Transmission bolts are out. I cut the cross member out so the transmission can go this way. And I'm waiting on a friend of mine to come over. And we're going to harvest the transmission and then take the engine and put it on my engine stand. Take that bad dog and get it ready to go hasta la bye-bye to the iron gods. And so, yes, that's my low compression 413 for Shop Truck, the heart of Shop Truck, which is getting a tunnel ram. All right, so, yep, more soon. And a little while later, and the 413 has been liberated from the cradle. She's on the engine stand. So, heck yeah, progress is being made. And probably start slowly tearing into this and getting it cleaned. I need to get the exhaust manifolds off, and then I'm just going to push the whole thing outside. And I'm going to hit it with the oven cleaner and scrub it with a brush and take my time and go a few rounds and get that thing squeaky clean. And then start, after she's nice and clean, start tearing her down and inspecting things. And if she's good, I'm going to start putting all the 440 source heads on it and everything. So yeah, more work on Shop Trucks 413. Oh, and check this out. So I kept this, and is it here? Is it in here? Well, okay. I forget where it is. Anyways, I have the marker from the Travco motorhome that says high performance 413, and it's like 12 inches long and that tall. High performance 413, which really makes me laugh because this thing made maybe a couple hundred horsepower, but a lot of torque, like 400 foot-pounds of torque. It's a low compression 413. So I'll know more as I tear into it. So more soon. It's a new day, and got the exhaust manifolds off just about 10 minutes ago. And moving forward, now it's time to do some cleanup and then start doing the cleanup on that. More soon. And I got the heat shields off after the manifolds off. Wire wheeled the block and burned it with a torch. Got all the moisture out of it. I got to still pull the motor mounts and do them behind those, but the block is a heck of a lot cleaner than it was. And oil pans leaving, cylinder heads are leaving, the whole top end of the engine's leaving, as I've talked about before. So I only care about the block, and I got a long ways to go, but not bad for a few hours of just wire wheeling and burning with a torch, and burned all the moisture out of it. And I didn't get a lot of that solvent come out of the pores of the metal, so I'm going to wipe it down real good. I'll probably still end up doing, I don't know, maybe I'll do oven cleaner on it, but it's pretty clean. So I'll keep at it, but yeah, more soon. And been quite busy. Wire wheeled, burned the moisture out, and primed the whole passenger side block face. Looking good. More soon. And there's the driver's side. Now I got to work on the back of the block. And I got to borrow the harmonic puller, get the alternator and alternator bracket off of the block, and probably I gotta start working on the front and getting that cleaned off and ready. But yeah, so moving forward. Oh, engine color, Hemi orange, baby. Brush on. Yeah, this is rusty metal primer. So yeah. All right, more soon. And we are completely primed. Passenger side. Back side of block. Later, I will take it off the engine stand and do all this in primer, rusty metal primer too. So that's going to get cleaned, but just not now. So gave everything a quick coat. Front's done. Things are looking nice, uniform, and quite minty, in my opinion. Yep, looking good. So, more soon. Gonna let this dry, and we're gonna start laying down some orange paint. It's gonna look great. More soon. And we are laying down the color. I'm 98% painted. It just happens to be that the primer's still a little wet right here, and then you'll see on the back about the same spot. Primer's still a little wet. Let it dry overnight. I'll come back, paint that, touch that up. I've been touching a lot of this up, and here you are on the driver's side. Yep, looking good. And then I'll get you a shot on the rear. So yeah, all that's still a little wet to my like. You can see the sheen, and that's what I don't like. So I'm gonna let that dry. But yeah, like I said, it's about the same. But so she's 98% painted, and yeah, I'm gonna spend a while and touch up thin spots and everything. But I think it turning out really nice, guys. So I'm very pleased. Good old Rust-Oleum. Yeah, well, more soon. And here it is, all painted up orange. Backside's done, touched up along the way. Yep, across the top. And there's the other side. She's completely painted, and I think the casting date is, it's on the other side. I think it's like November 4th, 71. Yep, November 4th, 71. 413, low compression. Well, I'm gonna tear it apart. I've got a pretty orange oil pan for it, rear sump oil pan for the truck. I got a dipstick tube for it, and that's probably what we're gonna be doing next. Back here on the 413, it's a new day, and got the hardware out of the valve covers, and then threw them in my box here, and those are the ones on the sides. Wire wheeled, clean, painted orange, and looking good. Just put the first coat down. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, and then dab some more tractor paint on it. Should be good. So I know, like, okay, valve covers are off. Let's see what this engine looks like, guys. 97,000 miles. I have the odometer. It's over there. I have the odometer, 97,000 miles on this thing. So they drove the wheels off of this old Travco, because usually they're like 20,000, 10,000, 25,000. But so move the dipstick off to the side. Guys, it's awesome in here. Nice and clean. Look how nice and clean that is. 97K. I'm the first person to be in here. I can tell. Look how clean this is, guys. I've known of this thing for better 20 years. Between it being in my possession and then, you know, just knowing where it was. And anyways. Yeah, it is super clean. There is no gack in this thing at all. It is great. I'm very, very pleased with that. And of course, Doug, what about the... Oh, okay, go on, passenger side. Coming. Just as clean. Just as clean. Ain't no goop in there. It's beautiful. Oh, wait. Shed some light on the subject. Hey, guys, I figured out... Oh, looky there. It's clean in there, man. Very clean. And... yeah, so really excited. Get the light off. Really excited, guys. Starting to dig into this thing the whole time, as you already know. And yeah, tedious little bolts and whatnot. So more soon, guys. Now I got the intake valley pan bolts and hold downs off. And on the board too. Those are the 3 bolts at the bottom and 3 bolts at the top. And yeah, things look way better on camera. But yeah, the horseshoe right there, those are last winter's project. That is the timing cover bolts. And then that there is the distributor hold down bolt here. And then I did the tappet cover. Well, I just seen all that. Sorry. Yeah, painting more stuff. Clean it, take it off, clean it, get it ready. I'm in no hurry to pull this down. Do the hardware along the way. And it all looks spiffy. All right, more soon. All right, more paint happening. I finally got the hold downs for the intake valley pan painted both sides. That's the wire loom for the driver's side front of engine, and that's the throttle return spring bracket. Those are painted, fully painted on this side. I still got to do the back side. So, yep, more work on the 413. More soon, guys. And now I'm setting off to work on the intake bolts. Gonna get them clean, shoved in some cardboard and painted. Just like everything else. Let's paint everything orange. That's the call of the day. More soon. Okay, bolts clean, bolt heads painted. Now we're starting to tear off the heads and intake manifold bolts are out. So I don't know, just playing around, pulling stuff apart. More soon. All right, so now it's time for the big reveal. All the head bolts are out. Everything's all needs to be taken off. I haven't looked into it before. So, drum roll, please. Oh yeah, look at that. Beauty. Beauty. Oh yeah. This thing is unbelievably clean. This is the first time I'm seeing it, and I'm just thrilled. Thrilled. All right, so I'm gonna set this valley pan off to the side, and we're gonna get these heads cracked off here in a minute. Ta-da! And there she is, all torn down to the short block. Still gotta drain the oil and take the pan off, but looking really good inside. And I mean, there is a ring ridge, but it's not. It's great, guys. Not even catching a fingernail on it. It's really clean in here. Just look how clean it is. 97K. So yeah, very pleased. Let's get you over on the driver's side of the block. Yeah, there's been no rust inside this engine that I've come across yet, so I'm very pleased. So yeah, more happening on the 413.